This is John, and John has just died. He has just woken up inside of a black void, with a phone sitting atop a pedestal. Hello? What? Where am I? Yes, hello there. What? Hello? Who is this? You have reached purgatory. Wait, what? Congratulations on a, slightly below average life. Thanks, I guess. Exactly what's going on here? You have reached the final stage of your life. But didn't I just, die? Well, not yet, no. You still have one very important decision left to make. Okay. You must make the choice of whether or not you would like to return to Earth in another body with a refreshed consciousness. What the hell do you mean by that? Right, so basically, once you're dead, we take your consciousness, reset it, remove all of your subjective experiences, deplete your ability to recognize the objects in the world around you, as well as your important memories, and implant that consciousness inside of a newborn child. This eradicates the need for a new consciousness when a life is lost, but more importantly, the loss of a consciousness. I mean, the demand for them is unreal. The workers making them can hardly keep up. I mean, they've got families to feed. Right, so exactly what does this have to do with me? Oh, sorry, went off on a bit of a tangent there. Anyway, so yeah, you essentially get to choose now if you want your consciousness to be reused or not. Well, does it really matter? Well, it's entirely up to you what you want to do with it. I'm just required to ask you that question. It's basically all I get paid for. Alright then, yeah, sure, go ahead. This is Stephen. Stephen has not been born yet. Stephen is currently sitting in a waiting room when a woman approaches him, hands him a pen and several sheets of paper.
Alright, here's some forms that you need to sign. Just some general T's and C's.
Alright, let's see here. If you sign here, you agree that you will not manipulate, edit, or remove any parts of your new consciousness. If the option becomes available, you will not duplicate your consciousness or attempt to recreate it in any way. You will not attempt to access anybody else's consciousness through the power. And finally, you'll be required to destroy or relocate your consciousness once your life comes to an end. Alright, I think I've got it, thanks.
Okay, sir. Please follow me.
Stephen then gets out of his chair and follows the woman through a set of doors into a very strange room. At the back of this room sits a machine that looks like a gateway of sorts. After handing Stephen's papers to the man behind the controls, the woman exits the room. The man tells Stephen that the machine will open up a portal into the mortal world, and that he should step through once it is manually opened. The man reaches towards Stephen's chest and removes a name tag with the name John on it. The man behind the machine told Stephen not to worry about anything, and that it will all make sense soon. Stephen nodded and said that he was ready. The man pulled a lever, and immediately after, the machine started to shake, and the wall behind began to melt into darkness. Before long, an object that seemed to be made out of pure light stood before Stephen, and the machine stood still. The object was spitting out sparks and had a strange warmth around it. The man stood up from behind the control panel and gestured for Stephen to walk towards it. In doing so, Stephen felt like there was something pulling him into the light. He looked at the man behind the controls, who just smiled. Stephen turned his head and leapt headfirst into the light. Oh, there goes another one.
It's bittersweet in a sense.
How so?
We spent a lot of time on that one, and just like that, he's gone, off to live his own life.
He'll never know about us. His life only began a few seconds ago. Yeah, well, back to work, I guess.
Yeah, just hang on a second.
Hello, Devios, and welcome to the Life and Times. On today's episode, we look at our newly released consciousness and view the life and times of Stephen.